Hi guys, welcome to Get Set Green, your favorite green channel. I am Syed Yasin. Let me ask you a question. What do you do with the seeds after eating the fruits? I am sure most of us throw them, right? But we should not. In today's video, we will learn how to use these seeds and germinate them so they can grow into beautiful trees that will give you fruits and a lot of fruits in the future. Watch this video till the end to learn everything about germination of seeds. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also comment on our video below. We will work on germinating 4 different types of seeds, starting with dates, followed by peanuts or groundnuts, then the summer refresher lemon, and my all-time favorite fruit, that is mango. Let's start with dates. After you have eaten the fruit, wash the seeds thoroughly and then spread it on a piece of paper. People do it differently. They use tissue paper. I have used a regular paper. After spraying some water on the seeds, I am wrapping them up in the paper. Seeds usually need moisture and warmth for germination. That is what we are doing here. We are spraying water to give it the moisture and wrapping it up in the paper to give it the warmth. So once you're done with watering and wrapping them up, you can put them in a box and set them aside for about 2 weeks. Guys, it's been 2 weeks and I'm very excited to see inside the box what's happening. Let's open it and wow, there are some roots showing. That's pretty amazing. Okay, so the seeds have germinated. You can see the white root. Okay, wow, this one is pretty big. Let's take a look at the remaining seeds. Okay, this one's staring through the paper. The root structures are usually very strong. Okay, so we have 3, 4. Okay, so this one has not germinated. So we have 4, 5 seeds that have germinated. What you have to remember is to add water to the box to make sure that the paper is moist. Always remember, if you add excess water, you will kill the seeds because there will be fungal growth. So add just the right amount of water to keep the paper moist and help the seeds germinate. Now let's start with our favorite time pass food, that's groundnuts or peanuts. Take a box, take big seeds of groundnuts, add water to it, let it soak in water for about 3 to 4 hours, and after that, take a tissue paper, spread the groundnut on it and wrap it up. I have used a cup. You can put it in a box directly and then add a bit of water to keep it moist. After 5 days, let's look at what's happening with our groundnuts. And I'm super excited to look at what's happening with our seeds. Wow, this looks really amazing. That's a pretty big root. I think almost all the seeds have germinated very well. These are ready for planting now. We will now start with a lemon. Find a nice big juicy lemon and cut it the way I am doing it. Don't cut through the lime. You will damage the seeds. Once you're done, pull the pieces apart and carefully pull the seeds out. Okay. As you can see in this lemon, there were very few seeds and the size of the seeds was not very good. So what we did was we cut few more lemons later and pulled out the seeds. Once you have pulled out the seeds, let them dry. After drying, you will have to pick out the best seeds, that is the biggest in size, and peel the outer shell. You have to be very careful because these are very small and delicate seeds. You should not damage the seed within the shell. After peeling out the seeds, you will have to follow the regular pattern we have been following. We will lay it out on a tissue paper, moisten them, wrap them and keep them in dark for a couple of days for them to germinate. We are basically providing moisture and warmth for the seeds to germinate like we discussed earlier. So after 3 long weeks, the seeds have germinated, but I suggest you keep checking on it every week because sometimes they can germinate earlier. Okay, as you can see, we have few seeds that have germinated, the roots sprouting out of the seeds. This seed has not germinated. As you can see, there are no roots sprouting out of it. It is not necessary that all the seeds that you try to germinate should germinate or will germinate. That is the reason we use many seeds and try to germinate as many as possible. Finally, starting with the king of the fruit and my personal favorite. After enjoying these lovely mangoes, I try to harvest the seed, and this is how you do it. You have to rip apart the outer shell, which is pretty hard. You can use a knife or a screwdriver and try to tear the shell apart, but you have to be very careful, as if you go too deep it will damage the seed, and if you slip it can injure your hand. So you have to be very careful for the seed and for yourself. Okay, don't injure yourself, be careful. And once the shell is torn apart, the seed will drop out, and we will follow the regular process. We will moisten the seeds and wrap it in a paper and put it in a box and let it germinate. We will now open the box to see the seeds after about 2 weeks. Wow, this looks really amazing. You can see the red part, that is the root that's sprouting out of the seed. And let's take a look at the other seed. This has split up pretty well as well. This one is also good to go. The root is coming out. It is still small, but it is in process. The third seed was damaged while we were pulling it out of the hard shell. That's the reason it did not germinate. That's the reason we have just 2 seeds here, but these look really good to go. Isn't it amazing how nature works? These were seeds that would have been thrown away, but now we have germinated them. And after being planted, hopefully they will turn into big, beautiful trees.
I hope you guys loved this video and learned a lot from it. And if you've been trying to germinate seeds after watching our video, please share some pictures on our Instagram page, Get Set Green. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Until then, keep growing.